everybody, it's Jessica, and this is a video about how I achieve my puff that I'll show in pictures, but this is basically how I do it. Since my hair is at a certain length and it hangs, like the front hangs really low and the back hangs really long, it's really hard for me to get my puff to go completely round. So this is what I do. I start out with, just hair that's just out in a twist out, and I moisturize it with my Giovanni Direct Leave-In. I spritz it with water, as you saw. Sometimes I just leave it out in the shower to let the steam hit it to keep it moisturized. Then I go in with coconut oil, basically to seal in the moisture from earlier, and I just put that on. And I also I like to pull at my hair a little bit to stretch it out, because this wasn't a twist out and some areas are more shrunken than others. So that's basically like the first couple steps to it. Coming up now is the most important part, and that is to take a hair tie, secure the middle of my hair, which is the thickest part, and also basically the location I want my puff to be in. Sometimes I do this high up on the crown, and sometimes I do it further back. I'm kind of doing it at a middle point at this stage that I'm doing it. Basically, you just secure the middle and put the hair tie on. Don't wrap it around twice like I did. Once is fine. And then basically get the rest of your hair ready to go into the puff. Basically what this does is it lets you get a round puff without having to work all of your thickness of your hair down into the puff, because basically you're isolating some of it and then just working with the rest. So I just got some shea butter, and that's what I use to smooth my edges down. I brush a little bit just around the edges. That's optional, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. And then I take a band that I made out of pantyhose or whatever, and I tie that around the mini puff that I already made, and it's very round and just how I like it. So secure that, and then you're gonna take that out after you achieve the puff. And now all your hair is in one place without all of the wrestling and the pulling and the tightness and the headache, So now I get my scarf, and sometimes I tie it like from the front to the back like this, but sometimes I like to tie it from the back to the front like that. Either way works. It's just your own preference. And just tie it up, and then get ready, do your makeup, put on your clothes, whatever you have to do for the day, and let your hair dry under the scarf. It's gonna create smoothness and waves. Okay, I'm back after getting dressed and everything, and I'm taking the scarf off, and my hair is smoothed down and the puff is intact. And on this day, I think I wanted my puff a little bigger, so I basically am just gonna adjust the band, and then it's gonna be how I want it. So I just loosened it up a little bit, but it still kept its shape because it was dried that way. And I just made my puff a little bigger, fluffed it out some, and retied the hairband. And sometimes I tuck the back, sometimes I do a little bow. I don't really care about edges hanging down, so I just fluff my puff, and I'm good to go. There's my puff, you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Continue to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.